find a way out, please.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
Revelio. I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Hello. Is there something I can help you with?
How do you do? I'm Satirissa Tugwood, and I have an exciting business proposition for you. Now, it may surprise you to learn that someone of my obvious esteemed lineage would be in business. But I only want to help the less fortunate.
That's incredibly nice of you.
Oh, there's more. You see, I've been experimenting with a new beauty cream. A cream that will rid our glorious school of the hideous, greasy pustules plaguing our poor pubescent classmates. But I've run out of the key ingredient, Bubatuba pus. Bubatubas do grow in the Forbidden Forest, however. If only I could pay someone to collect a few for me.
What precisely are Bubatubas?
Disgusting things, really, covered in protrusions. One needs to squeeze them to collect the pus. They smell simply awful and seem to move on their own. Ugh, I wouldn't go near the things if it weren't for my devotion to my classmates.
How on earth did you discover that Bubatuba pus clears one's skin?
One cannot rely on spells for all appearance enhancements. The errant cast, for example, could relocate one's eyebrows entirely rather than merely thinning them. My darling and now perpetually surprised-looking neighbour discovered that on her own. Poor thing. I am convinced that beauty potions are the future. I'm forever looking for ways to make this world a more beautiful place. I suspected that if pure Bubatuba pus could cause boils, an altered form would likely reverse such abominations. And I was correct.
Nope. They sure haven't. Nope, not at all. Although I'm not a big enough channel to really have that happen, so doesn't matter to me one way or another if they did or didn't.
I can try and find some for you if you have the time.
Marvelous. I'd go myself, but I don't want
So how you doing?
I only need a few boober tubers, but they grow wild, so you'll have to look around. Our spotty classmates are counting on you, so you mustn't tarry.
Okay.
Into the forbidden forest for boober tubers. I hope it's worth the risk.
Hang on a second.
Have a look around. I'll be with you.
Have a look around. Ah!
Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far.
I'm doing all right. Just making a little bit of progress with the whole leave that I'm taking from work with the surgery I've got to have and all that stuff. Was making a little bit of progress with that today. I'm hoping I'll hear something. I'm back again here within a day or two. Otherwise, I'm going to call back. But it's kind of ticked me off a little bit too, though, because like, I ended up getting some information today that I'm like, why in the world wasn't this told to me, like, at work, or like a few days after I had went on this leave? Like, why? That would have ended up giving me some idea as to what they would have expected out of it, or what I would have expected out of it. I mean, I still would have ended up calling regardless. Let stuff like that tarry and sit around because somebody isn't doing their job. So, gotta stay on people like this. Or like that, I mean. Sick of that. They tick your jibs. But I've still been aiming to put in other applications for, like, work-from-home jobs as well. Still.
This is where Sakura said to go. And where are those boober tubers?
Boober tubers.
Revelio.
Well, mercy. Ah, well. Oh, let me guess. I'm gonna have to fight some speeders. Not speeders, spiders. Oh, I already fought this thing before.
Just my luck.
Or just keep throwing some stuff at you. Yeah. There's the booby tubies.
Only 4 more, thank goodness.
The booby tubies. The shooby dooby doobies. Pardon me. Treat on YouTube. Oh no, I didn't hear anything about it. I didn't know what was going on. What went down?
Revelio.
Oh well, that's good then. It's good to know that they're willing to kind of work that out with you. Or work around that with you, I mean. 'Cause, 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 Did I get enough? I think I got enough. Have I got enough? I don't know. Oh.
Get back to Saccharissa now.
Yep, I better get the piss out of here. I love I can go through the trees and not get knocked off or get damaged or anything like that, so that's always good. It's always good. You can go and throw yourself out of combat by just, as long as you're not in an enclosed area, as long as you're out in the open world, and should be able to escape from fights. At least I hope that that's the case, or maybe I just got lucky there. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Yeah, certain areas. It's kind of stupid though, because like you can, there we go. Let's see. You can fly around in the outside Hogwarts area. I was like, why can't you? I mean, it doesn't make any sense. You should be able to fly. You can fly over towns and whatnot too, but for some reason, there's certain areas that won't allow that to happen. I just don't get it. That's weird. Excuse me. Well, that's good. I'm glad to know that. Progress is always good, and if you know something happens, at least you say you tried.
Saccharissa, I found a couple of tubers you needed.
Splendid. I hope it wasn't too much trouble.
Sacagawea.
Then?
Well, screw them, the heck with them. If that's how they're going to be, just leave them alone. Don't even bother with them. People are just horrible nowadays.
Of course. Happy to have found them for you.
Thank you. And your payment, of course.
Well, that's good. I'm glad to know that.
My potion to save our poor pimply peers. Don't know who should be more grateful, I or our unsightly spotty classmates.
So she's basically wanting to make a skin cream. Ha!
You will have been a small part of it.
Yeah, baby. Level up, got me a talent point. I don't have, what do I? I guess I do. Let's do that. I'll take that one. You're still, yeah, you're still blue. Yeah, it'll continue to be that way. Nothing about that change unless there's some reason for it. I mean, there ain't no reason for it though. What was I gonna do? There's something I was gonna do. Well, that just looks horrible. No. Oh, wait a minute. I already had... Well, nope. Yeah, there we go. From what I had from before, that was just my regular outfit. Oh, like some type of like 1800s Robin Hood. Oh, she just farted out of existence. Let's see here. There's some other things around here I think I was gonna look into before I went back over there. Excuse me. Ah, yes. Okay, well. I want to set the waypoint, but I want to go over here and fast travel. There we go.
Not sure how.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I mean, I've been dealing with a situation with that, too, when it comes to work, but
You are here.
the leave that I'm taking in the moment. Getting all things squared away with information with that, too.
I believe so.
Mrs. Bigglesworth.
He has evidence against Harlow. We need to speak with him.
I like the way the capes move in the winds. The lost child.
My husband. What will I do?
Are you all right? We're looking for Mr. Bickle.
Mr. Bickle. Mr. Prickle. Mr. Pickle.
He killed him.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Bickle. Who killed your husband?
Theophilus Harlow. I'm sure of it. He's been threatening my husband for weeks and... Oh, where is my son? Where is Archie?
Archie Bunker.
He must be around here somewhere. When did you last see him?
Archie was home with his father while I was out. His satchel's missing. Hopefully he's just gone wandering.
Exactly, Junebug. That's correct.
I hope he wasn't here when Harlow... When my husband...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He has a little hideout in the forest south of here. He never wanders far. But if he witnessed Harlow doing
Yeah, you gotta love the classics, man.
I'm afraid to leave in case he comes back home.
Why am I smiling when this woman is crying? What the frickin' crap?
Is there anything more you can tell me about Harlow?
He's Victor Rookwood's second in command. A miserable, awful creature, vicious and murderous.
What reason would Harlow have to kill your husband?
My husband had been looking into Harlow's dealings and discovered some of what he's been up to. I begged him to leave it alone, but he was convinced that...
You probably weren't getting any help. If you felt like you weren't getting any, then I imagine that you weren't. Honestly. It's just like, for example, years ago, I'd actually worked at Burger King. Like after I got out of college, I was trying it out for a bit, seeing how the fast food industry was. I only stayed at that place for like a month or a month and a half before I had quit because I found a better job of something that I actually had wanted to get into at that point in time before the friggin' store shut down. I was basically working in a video rental store, which was cool because we got to watch movies and play games before they actually came out for their street date. Basically, that was meant for us to kind of give reviews to other customers to rent stuff, but heck, it was still for our own enjoyment, so there you go. But the thing is when I was at Burger King, I didn't really felt like I was getting too much help either, and there was like one particular thing that I didn't really know how to do, and there was this woman that was there, and she acted like she had a stick up her butt 24/7, like, I'm sorry, honey, that somebody pissed in your cornflakes every single day of the week, but pucker up, buttercup, and actually grow up and act like a real mature woman when I'm trying to ask you a question about something that needs to be done when you've been here longer than I have. So, come to find out, she was trying to teach me how to do something on the line, as they refer to it as. And she's like, oh, you got to do it like this. You got to do it like that. You got to put it like this and put it like that. And the thing is, though, is that this particular section I knew how to do. There was something else I didn't know how to do after I told her exactly what it was I didn't know how to do. But obviously her ears were clogged up, or, that scene where they have like the monkey with the cymbals, like Homer, where he's banging the cymbals in his head. I think that's what was inside of her head, because clearly she didn't have a brain because she didn't hear what I was saying. So I was like, no, I know how to do this. I was like, you don't have to show me this. I was like, this is what I'm talking about. She's like, okay, well, you know how to do it, then you go ahead and do it, blah, blah, blah. Just ran her mouth, and didn't even bother to go and try to show me exactly what it was of what I was asking in the first place. I was like, freaking screw it. I was like, I'm going to get out of this job. And surely enough, I did, and I'm glad that I did. Because another thing, it kind of seemed like my boss there was like bipolar. Like some days he'd be okay, and some days he wouldn't. Like he'd take it out on his staff. I was like, man, I'm glad to be away from this old fart treating people like this.
We'll find your son, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you.
I deal with that crap, man. Glad I got away from it.
Please
Archie home.
That whole talk about people don't quit jobs, they quit managers. I mean, yeah, people will quit jobs for various reasons, but that is the fact. People will quit managers because even though they may like the job or people that they work with, they will quit managers because they suck at their job. And you're wondering who they had to suck off to get their job. I ain't got no problem saying it. If you suck at it, you suck at it. End of story. Do something else.
The letter we found to Officer Singer. She told me about Mr. Bickle. He had been doing the same thing we are, providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down Harlow. I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but we were too late.
Wait a minute. Do I have... I do! I didn't even think that I had that, but I do.
What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough. It is a shame that hippogriffs cannot speak. Your friend Highwing could provide all the evidence against Harlow that we need.
The last restaurant, yeah. In regards to Demolition Man, yeah. Matter of fact, dude, I rewatched The Running Man from the 80s a few nights ago on Amazon. And it's funny, too, because it's one of those cases where movies predict the future, you know, like The Simpsons predict the future kind of thing. And Running Man predicted some of the things that happened in 2017 because that's when the movie took place, was in 2017, even though obviously it was in the 80s, but it actually predicted some things that actually happened in 2017. One of my friends was talking about, he's like, some of these movies you see nowadays almost seem like they're documentaries given how society is. I mean, Demolition Man and Running Man are two examples of that.
This must be little Archie's hideout that Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Archie?
Archie Comics.
Someone came here looking for him. Revelio may be our only hope of finding out where he went. There! Archie's footprints. He went this way.
Well, there we go. Help on the employee putting down the cash register. Well, if your boss understood, then there wasn't any reason for them to get rid of you. I mean, your boss is going to be the deciding factor in things, so...
I suspect he'll keep running if he's being followed.
I felt like if they were, then that wouldn't have happened.
Men like Harlow would not think twice about killing a child. We must find Archie quickly.
Yeah, that's true. Man, every single time I hear that in game, I think the daggum messenger on Facebook is going off.
Prepare for a fight.
Let me see, what did I have here? And then I had... Clearly I can't use that. Oh, I'm just juggling the... It's one of the dark arts, but apparently that's got to charge up a little bit faster. Oh, we're in the Mother of Mercy, Mother of... Okay, never mind. It's dead.
Archie didn't cross paths with that wolf pack. We should look around.
Don't turn your back on the wolf pack. You might end up in a body bag. To quote the wolf pack from... What you call it? The WCW days. NWO wolf pack.
Likely running from Harlow, distracted. This may be a good time for Revelio again.
Question the current government. Yeah, no kidding, man. Current government is ran by apes. I mean, I could understand where you're coming from that side of things when it comes to dealing with like a register and aiming to get everything squared away with customers. I think that's probably another reason why I hadn't bothered to really get on registers at workplaces. It's something that I need to remedy, though, because you never know if you don't try. So I think that's something I really need to aim to work on. I mean, mainly it's just the fact that, you know, the way the technology is with cash registers nowadays, it should just be able to do everything that it's supposed to do, and you just give the proper change back, but... So... So yeah, guys, it kind of seems like the way it's going to be with me right now over the coming weeks until I know otherwise. I may be doing a lot more streaming than before. I've got to get everything else squared away with the leave situation. So, but as it stands as of right now, it's probably going to end up happening while I'm looking for other stuff as well. So, and spending time with my lady friend. So.
This is not good. They went this way.
What in the world? Oh, no. No, oh my gosh, no. Oh my god, wait a minute. I think that could actually be a riding mount. I gotta get my, my little, whatchamacallit bag out. Where is it? I'm glad that pauses everything. Let's see here. Put this as the... There we go.
These straps. They are beautiful, are they not?
You can see
Yeah. Shut up so I can try to get them.
When I was 9,
Catch them.
first strap shortly thereafter. I found comfort in them. I still do.
Yes!
Those of us who have witnessed death deserve some comfort.
Nice! I should be able to write it. I wonder... Let me think here. Is that in the options? I don't have any riding mounts. I've only got a flying mount. I've got the broom, which has been the main thing that I've been sticking with. Yes! It is a rider. Nice! Yes! Wait, what is this? What am I doing? Yes, let's ride that one, please. I wanna... It's a wicked looking daggum dragon thing, something or another. Obviously, I can't use it right now since I'm on this quest, but freaking dragon horse something or another awesomeness, whatever. Yeah, that's been a thing that's really been happening on a little bit more of an elevated level, which is good.
I'm sorry you experienced something like that at so young an age.
I was with my father
And
when he died.
it
My
you know,
mother was away, and I
well, I'm
found
hitting the
comfort
things.
with her. It was a long time ago in some ways.
Revelio.
In other ways, it seems like it was only yesterday. I still see him so clearly.
You must miss him.
My father was a wonder.
Woman, would you move?
Let us keep moving. We must find Archie.
Shut your mouth and keep moving. You're good for talking, but not for walking. Let's go. Matter of fact, speaking of games, I thought about actually trying to renew my Game Pass subscription briefly for at least a month because Atomic Heart's been getting a lot of good reviews and it's going to be on Game Pass. Oh my gosh. And my friend Agent 00E had talked about it, so he's oh my, oh jeez, did you see that? That was insane. The flip forwards and backwards and...
It is as I feared.
No, no kidding, honey. Tell me something I don't know.
That's the best you can do.
I banged down on the floor so hard he just disappeared. Ah, that's great.
Revelio.
I ain't messing with this just yet. I got things to do. Stuff and things. The rings of poop. The rings of poop around the toilet bowl. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I've actually been looking into like some voice acting stuff. I have like a couple of videos that got sent to my email from this voice acting company that a friend of mine over in California is dealing with, and they're actually a nationwide company apparently. So obviously, I know I would have to send in demo reels. So I'm looking into that as well to see if something could be done with that, because the other college I used to go to, a couple of my teachers and also a couple students that were in class with me have talked about how they thought that I would be really well with doing like voiceover stuff, whether it be commercials or voice acting or, you know, radio, news, stuff along those lines. So, pardon me. So it's something I'm going to look into, see exactly what there is around all of that. Complicates things a little, yeah, no kidding. Yeah, well, this is a wizard's tent, so you know it's going to be absolutely massive. It's like the Doctor Who thing, the tiny little phone booth, and it's massive inside. Yeah, you better stay. Yeah, you do that, honey. What in the world?
Revelio.
You don't think he saw it happen, do you?
Of course he did. Why else would he have run?
He's just a child. We should release him. This is the sort of thing that could draw unwanted attention.
Harlow will decide what to do with him once he gets back.
Okay. Let's see here. Beep-bop-a-deep-bop-a-dop-a-dow, beep-a-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Probably don't necessarily need to be sticking around this much. What? Who in the world's making all the noises? Stop having hanky-panky time when there's a couple high school students around here trying to sneak. I forgot I could run. I got that upgrade to run while I'm all stealth. Oh my. This is going to be a boss fight is what this is going to be. Is he scared of the... Oh my! Yeah. That was amazing. That was just too cool. Slash and Ashwander while they're casting Reducto. Well, let him cast Reducto or everything's just breaking apart, falling all to pieces. No, I'm collecting stuff at the moment. Shut up and let me do this first. Maybe I should do that first, otherwise they're not going to shut the heck up.
Can someone help me?
Your mother sent us to find you.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you. Sorry.
We need to get this open.
Well, I'm glad you feel safe here. I'm glad, yeah, just come on back when you can. Imagine Star Wars and Harry Potter together in a game. Well, I mean, Disney owns them both, so... But then again, you know, they'd screw it up. Although I saw a video today about how it seems like woke media is dying. I mean, yeah, it'll probably still be around in some capacity, but it won't be as, like, hardcore in your face constantly. Because a lot of people have been biting back against that. And rightfully so.
A man called Harlow. He killed my father.
We're so sorry, Archie. We won't let him get away with it. But first we need to get you home to your mother.
Thank you for saving me.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Archie. Now let's get you home. We know a safe way back. Aloha, Mora.
Let's see here. What in the world? Okay. Okay, so clearly it just took me out and just warped me over to the other... Warped me over here, didn't even let me finish. So, well, that was stupid.
You're here.
Probably would have been some other things there I probably could have picked up, but no.
Oh, Mother.
Should just put me back in there again.
Friends are in danger. I heard the people who took me talking about them.
Which friends, darling?
Mr. and Mrs. Ray, Mr. Filbert, and I think they also said Otto's name.
I shall speak with them. You run inside.
Yes, Mother.
Yeah, I agree, man. The game reminds you of a school you went to in Nashville. Really? Did they have like wizard tournaments and all that kind of stuff?
Your husband's friends may be in danger.
Just as he was.
How can we help?
You've done enough. My husband was a powerful wizard and couldn't defeat Harlow. The last thing we need is that monster coming after you.
We don't want to worry you. I'm sorry again about your husband, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. And thank you for bringing Archie home. I can never repay the two of you for your kindness.
Not to worry, Mrs. Bickle. My father used to say that rain does not fall on one roof alone. We are here to help each other. I must learn more about Mr. Bickle's friends and why Harlow is after him.
Dang, girl, you...
Thank you for...
She walked across a box or a barrel had just exploded. That's how you're showing your minorities are stronger. Quit being woke. Oh my gosh, that was so dumb. So stupid. Oh, because of a glitch. Wish they did? Yeah. Yeah, no kidding. It would definitely end up being more interesting. Flippendo. Let's just go to this one. Where is it? Is that supposed to be it? Oh, there it is. Okay. Well, would you track the frickin' thing? What is wrong with you? Stop being stupid. Well, never mind.
Cross the Wands was so much fun, wasn't it?
Look at this place. Did the Mer people really leave Nerida an artifact?
Stole your wife's other car. Oh, jeez. Lord have mercy. Fly on big owls or replace cars and technology. Yeah, but think about the cleanup you'd have to deal with them. And think about having to feed them. Kind of reminds me of having to do the huge eagles in the Lord of the Rings series where they flew on the eagles. And you know, a lot of people were, why aren't you getting out of here, you whore? Okay, there we go. You know how a lot of people are going and talking like, well, why did they have to walk all the way to Mordor? Why couldn't they have just taken the eagles? And there is a very valid reason as to why that is, if you read the books, if you knew the lore, which kind of made me think about it even after, even though I'm a fan of the movies. I was like, you know what, how? That was actually a good question. Like, why is that? And I don't even remember what it was, but I remember hearing about it, and I know I know that it had to have some reason as to why it was that the eagles could not be called during that point in time. And obviously they were called when, you know, when Mount Doom exploded and Frodo's laying out there. This looks like he's gonna get eaten up by the lava. But of course, at that point in time, the Eagles came and saved Gandalf, and he was on top of I think it was the Tower of Orthanc, where Saruman had sent him up there after their fight. His wife, he's saying his wife's out of the car. He's talking about her broom. You know if there was something behind that or not.
Narada will be happy about this.
A Mermish artifact. You spelled artifact wrong. You dadgum English people and your British speaking ways. You talk all your voodoo. You can't even spell it right. Must be short, right over her head. Good grief. Oh, mercy. There we go with the jokes again. Let me just fly up out of here. I'll have to swim all the way. That's perfect.
Your gift from the Mer people was exactly where they said it would be.
Oh, that's wonderful news. I was so worried I'd left it too long and they'd seen it as a slight. Our relationship with them is already so tenuous.
I don't know what in the world I would do with it. Would I sell it?
We helped to
Let's give it to him.
healthy diplomatic relations.
Well, does that simply fly over Mordor? Yeah, good point.
I need to show it to everyone, including the Ministry. Should I hand deliver it or send by owl? Thank you again, so much.
Actually,
You have just helped improve relations between wizard kind and mer.
You're right about
for
that.
decades to come.
Because if
I
the
need to study this.
if the Eye of Sauron had seen the eagles fly over, he could have immediately like ended up summoning the ring race on the worms, the flying worms, to go after the eagles, and then there would have been like a large scale battle with that, which actually I think that was already happening. But that was when like the eye was taken down. So, you know, there wasn't like any freaking surveillance system, if you will, for them to be found out when they finally were storming the gates and got into Mordor and the big battle had happened. So, I mean, that is a valid point when it comes to that. But there's also more of a reason behind that, too. I'll have to look it up, but I do know that there was other reasons behind why they just couldn't take the eagles and fly all the way there. You know, so. Yep, she's short. All right. Just track that on the map and go to that one. I need to check some of these other areas. I already cleared that camp, but let me just try to get as close as possible. Well, that's another thing there. Then I'll just fly over there. I'll just get over there, then I'll fly over there.
Wonder who lives here.
Yeah, wasn't there like a king or queen eagle that was like the head over all the other eagles, which would also determine whether or not she would even allow it to happen. But even then, though, I don't think it really talked about it in Lord of the Rings, but I believe it happened in The Hobbit, at least in the books. The movies, I can't readily remember, but obviously there was some kind of what was it? So I can't even think of the word at the moment. Favor. There it is. Well, that was a hard one. That's what she said. There was some type of favor or something that he was supposed to have from the Eagles because he did something for the Eagles. Something along those lines. So it's like they were repaying a debt. But I think it could have only happened at a certain time. Watch, I'm going to end up getting like a Tolkien scholar in here, and they're going to just like totally tear apart my whole answer.
That crate of Chinese chopping cabbages is somewhere in this camp.
Well, mercy, there's enemies here. You can't see me. Oh my gosh, I just acting like talking like Cena.
Lumos.
That's the wrong one, Duke. Holy dookie balls. Where is the enemy? I'm gonna walk all around the daggum back. Forget it. Holy mercy. Oh, that's right. I had it spread. Oh! I'll put a curse on you. Oh!
What's that?
Ooh! Oh, that just changed. It just ran past me like a...
It's Shane Revelio.
I'd be speaking Mandarin if I sounded like Cena. Ha! Cha-cha-cha-sheena! Sa-sa-sa-cena! Cha-cha-cha-sheena! Yeah, there you go. Captain China instead of Captain... whatever his name was. He's doing it all playfully, Sherry. That's the way he is. He's like that. He's like that with me a lot too. All right. The other one. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta shoot the Rockies. Starts sounding like one of those old 90 beers commercials. Tap the Rockies! Or top the Rockies, whatever I don't even know what I don't drink. I have no idea what the beer was. Touch the Rockies! Something about your mama's Rockies or something. I don't know. I can't enter while mounted. Well, you're a whore. So what do you think about that, huh? Oh, there's enemies that's down there. I know it already. They'll respawn in areas that you even have already been to. So, well, For some reason, that is the problem. Part of that mountainous area I can't get to, and I'm wondering if that's going to happen to another. Look at this stuff. I don't know how far I am. I think I'm almost 20 hours into the game. I still got all the rest of this stuff to go through all around down here and up over here and back up sideways and left and right and forward and down and up. So let's see what's over in these areas.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
You keep saying that every single time I fast travel. I wish you'd shut up.
Lumos.
That's the wrong one. Well, I ran into the wall. Let me go ahead and do this real quick, just because it's here.
This astronomy table will be best used when it's dark.
Well, duh, that's why we're going to turn it dark, you dumb twat face.
Knowing the meat he's likely studied here.
It's either that or completely ignore you. Yeah, that's kind of how it goes. Alright, look. Not really. This reminds me of freaking Assassin's Creed Origins. I don't know how things work. There we go. Get XP out. They're XP pools is what they are. Ugh. Yeah! Fly away the wings of an eagle or a broom.
I can see why Feldcroft needs help. Ranrock's loyalists are hiding out near Feldcroft. They must have the other crate of Chinese chomping cabbages.
Uh-oh. Make sure they don't have they don't have the kung fu virus in it or whatever it's called.
There's a hole in my pocket.
There's a hole in my pocket. There's a snake in my boot. That's a British way of saying it from Toy Story. Yeah!
Revelio.
Well, there's a dude over there still.
That's all the crates of Chinese chomping cabbages. I'd better go and see Mr. Thistlewood's friend in Feldcroft.
Wait a minute, wasn't there something that was in there? There is. Probably something else I would probably need to utilize later! Woody, yeah. Exactly. That's Woody. Woody's got a Woody. Wait a minute. They're just down the hill and you couldn't do anything about it? You... Would you shut up? You sound like a broken record.
Eddie Thistlewood sent me.
Yes, he told me to expect you. Do you have the Chinese chomping cabbages?
Yeah.
I have them right here.
Marvelous. This will go a long way towards protecting the hamlet from Ranrock's loyalists. The same foul curs who, I'm willing to guess, intercepted them in the first place, along with Rookwood's lot. Feldcroft owes a debt of gratitude to you and Eddie. Thank you for your help.
Do you have any idea why the goblins are attacking Feldcroft?
No clue. I used to think it was because of its strategic location, but now it's as if they were looking for something. I will admit, however, that I don't know what they could possibly be looking for.
How do you and Eddie know each other?
Eddie Van Halen?
Hogwarts.
Eddie from Iron Maiden?
Friends and business associates ever since. I wasn't surprised to get his...
I swear if you say you were gay lovers, I'm turning the game off.
He was always one to go out of his way to help another.
What do you have for sale?
I don't think that I got anything from this guy. Wait, never mind.
Hopefully this is enough to thwart the goblins.
I don't care. I got the thingy. Okay. Now, obviously that there's some quests that will show up during the day and there's some that actually show up during the night. Which is just a unique thing. It's not any big deal to me. I don't know what the piss is over here. So I've looked to find that out at another point, but if I zoom in close, that's as close as I can zoom in, and I know that shows everything that I've spotted so far, but like I wonder if it'll give me a better look as to if there's other quests. I mean, I know I already have some in my list, but like especially back at Hogwarts. Yeah, maybe a modern game without a couple butt stallions in it. Yeah, yeah. I remember I think it was in Borderlands 2 that your main character started getting called butt stallion. You know, back when some of the humor was actually humorous. Nope, that's all up. Oh, okay. Well, not really worried about that one. I wonder if there's going to be any expansions or DLC or something that is going to be these covered up map parts. I truly wonder if that's going to happen. I really wonder. All of this empty space is up around here. I mean, look at this! I mean, what's that? You can't tell me that something like that ain't going to be something. I mean, really. Just look at it. Look at it. I mean, it's just doesn't make any sense that it wouldn't be. Or maybe that is in the game, and I just haven't gotten there yet, so I don't know. I ain't stupid. So, don't answer that, agent. Okay, well, in that case, I could go and... Oh, this is the one from earlier. So I guess I'm at a proper thingy. Yeah, gay lovers turning the game off. The game off. Turn the game off. The gamey. There he is.
I take it you're Alexandra's friend.
You're gonna die. You're gonna die. Actually, maybe you're not because you're level 30. And I don't understand why it is. I'm just going to keep throwing stuff at you and maybe it'll help a good bit. I got more of those. I just hit him in the face with his own club. You missed me. Yeah. No, what in the name of mercy and... Oh, that slowed him down. Oh, my mercy. Oh, I cursed him. That's a real curse there, though. Nope, that's definitely not working. I got you. There we go. I need to get some more other spells. There is a cave down up over here. Well, it's not a cave, it's just a house. You cursed him? Now what have we discussed about you talking all nasty? Yeah. It kind of slips sometimes. Alright. So that is... I do agree, though. There should have been more enemy types in this. I mean, the enemy type is... It is what it is, but there should have been more.
It's like a place right out.
Avoided my troll? I killed your troll, woman.
It's done, Alexandra. I took care of him.
Took care of him.
What? Oh, I don't know what to say. Thank you. I wish things could have turned out differently.
Ah, I thought you would have took that differently. Your whole training plan was doomed.
There wasn't much you could have done.
I won't say that. I'm feeling nice today.
Goodness, I'm glad you're all right. You're very brave. People in the hamlet had already crafted a moniker for whoever eventually defeated that troll. It was Troll something or other.
People might have already crafted a moniker for whoever eventually defeated my troll. Troll Slayer, Troll Vanquisher, Troll Whisperer. I ain't gonna be no Whisperer, that sounds gay. I'm gonna be the Vanquisher, or Slayer. Slayer! Yeah! I remember that video. It's like, how do you know that you like Slayer? It was some like, interview or something this dude was doing, and the dude was like, he's like, you know you like Slayer when you just say Slayer, yeah. it's his voice cracked and everything. I was just cracking up. It was hilarious.
Vanquisher?
Yes, that was it. I suppose it's your title now.
Vanquisher sounds cooler than Slayer, I think.
But truly, thank you for what you did.
The Troll Vanquisher. Suppose I did earn the title.
That's right. Doggone Skippy, I did. Let me see how this. I think that's just for. I think that's just a look. It's not an actual. Yeah, I was right. Well, that ain't gonna be nothing, is it? Nope, sure isn't. Let me change my hat. See how the troll hat looks. Well, that looks gay. It's got a picture of a troll. That looks so dumb. I still like this, though, man. I don't know why. It just looks like I got a green scrotum on my head, kind of. A shaved green scrotum. Probably need to see a doctor about that. Oh, that does look nice, though. Oh, I like how that looks. Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I don't have it. I can't get well. That doesn't matter. How does it look? How does it look? That's gonna cover up everything else. It's a ooh. Well, that looks nice. That's one of the newer ones that I had gotten. Go down. Okay, there we go. Some of these look like dadgum bathrobes. Okay, well, that looks pretty sweet. It's got that Celtic look on it. I always like Celtic looking knots stuff. Hang on a second. Let me check something here. Nickelodeon. Alright, let's see here. There we go. Alright. I don't think I'm really going to worry about those at the moment. Me, oh my, oh my, oh me.
Oh, nice to see you, my young friend.
Peep pop peep pop 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 pop. Well, that's where we're going, Mr. Intriguer. Matter of fact, I know that I've been streaming this quite a bit lately. Probably a little while later, I'll stream some Gotham Knights so people can look at me like I'm insane. But I mean, with everything that's been done to it lately, a lot of people claim that it's, you know, if you get it cheap, then it's worth playing through. So,
I suppose I should head inside.
Go inside before they get you. How in the world are you going to have those spiders just going to squeak like freaking chicks? Go for all that you can. The jobs are out there, girl. That's what I'm doing now, too. You got to get your resume made up, put it out there. Let's see people see what's going on. My lady friend was actually talking to me about it a few days ago. She's already set with what she's doing, and she says she still ends up getting like requests for her to work some of these other jobs, because even then employers can also seek you out too, depending on how your skills are and stuff like that. So but she was helping me out with that, to look up some other jobs, and I actually put in like a couple other applications again today. So
Hobbs' master is awful.
I probably should have read that more thoroughly, but I didn't.
Tobbs? Deke sent me.
Tobbs!
Are you in here?
There's a thingy down here. I don't care about my characters. I'm like, if I break your legs, I break your legs. You're out. What the crap is that? Oh, okay, I thought that was like a massive jellyfish or something that was down there. You know, well, I mean, that's understandable. I mean, it's been that way with me before, too. Some days I just wouldn't care about streaming. I need to get back on my Xbox again, too. I haven't played it in a while, and I've got other games that I've been wanting to play on there. I mean, I really do like this game. I truly do. But I also like to cleanse my palate every now and then with something else, and then I'll go back to it again later.
Revelio.
Oh, my mercy! I killed you. You dead. Well, destroy the thingy. Sit there squatted down like you're taking a dump. Celtic Hero Cape. Oh, I wonder how that looks. I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna see. It kind of looked like it had a look to it. Wow, that looks cool. Hey, that one better than the other. Hey, it goes with my outfit. Look at it. It's just so, it's got a wine color to it, and it's got a wine color to the cape. It just fits so perfectly. Yeah, I've been, matter of fact, I'm planning to stream some through, my graphics card app. I think it's my graphics card app. For streaming online, whenever you're playing something from, on my PC. And I'm probably going to end up doing that with, Elder Scrolls Online. Because that's honestly the only thing that I really cared about playing on PC at the moment, so. Oh my goodness gracious! Did you see that? That's as big as a mother-in-law. break everything that is... What the heck? Burn! Oh, so you gotta pop up right behind me, you little rapscallion. You rapscallion!
Revelio. Incendio.
We got some babies all up in here that I'm gonna kill. Baby spider's gonna die. Yeah! I repulsoed your... Oh. I knew you were gonna do that, and I turned right around and just hit you in the face with the thingy. So... High quality games like Dead or Alive on stream did though. The games, yeah, that's true. I remember my friend was trying to get me into Dead or Alive. He's like, "Yeah, man, you need to go ahead and get it. It's free to play." He's like, "You know, you just got to pay for the characters and blah 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 blah." And I'm just like, that freaking free to play model to me, it's just total trash. I mean, I might mess around with certain ones every now and then, but I mean, the way they handle it sometimes is just atrocious. Like, there's some other, like, gacha-related, I think, free-to-play game that's supposed to be coming out, which is called Rail Line something, I don't know, but it has, like, it's like a JRPG, but it's like a cel-shaded, turn-based aesthetic. So, I mean, the only other, like, free-to-play game that I had really been messing with, which was, like, some months ago, was, oh, dag blasted, what was it called? I was playing it with the... Gosh, I can't even remember. Oh, Genshin Impact, that's it. Yeah, that game is alright for what it is, but, like, I could only deal with it for so long. It just felt like it was just doing some of the same stuff over and over, and it was getting on my nerves. I don't know if they might have changed something recently or previously that made it where you didn't have to worry about doing that. Maybe that was just some type of rip-off Ponzi scheme they were trying to do, or rip people off of money. That may have been something they were trying to do along those lines. And then maybe they decided just to go ahead and release the whole kit and caboodle now, I imagine. I don't know. Wait a minute, though. Was there not another path that was over there? That just led down over there. Okay. And that just kind of threw me off the side there. Why are you moving so slow? Why can't you go faster? Yeah, you gotta be oh, this is the way. You gotta be really careful when you kind of determine what kind of, what kind of DLC that you're gonna bother to pay for, honestly. Some certain DLC is worth it and some isn't, and usually anytime you want to mess with it, you always want to try to get them on sales anyways, because they always try to rip you off with stuff like that, and they try to rip you off with just really stupid ideas too. Here's a bunch of cosmetic crap for $30. I tell you what, here's my left butt cheek. Why don't you kiss it? You give me my dadgum money back and ripping me off of ripping me off with DLC cosmetic crap. That's why I always got to read over that stuff really good. Always. Because sometimes they'll try to screw you over and confuse you. Especially when you got some of these people that are just so... I don't know why they do this. It's just so stupid to me. Why it is when a company announces a season pass, it's just like, well, it's going to be... We have no freaking clue what we're going to put on it. But you go ahead and give us your money and just flush it down the crapper and you don't even know what it is. I mean, there's been a couple times where there's ended up being DLC stuff that didn't even get released. None of it got released. And I don't even know if people ended up getting back their money or not, dude. I have no idea. I seriously doubt it, though. The bodies are just rolling across the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Yeah, I mean, I rarely bother with any kind of DLC stuff, to be honest. It has to be like really expansive stuff to even make me bother, and even then I'll always aim to get them on sales. Honestly. Ugh. If I even bother with them, depending on if the game had grabbed me enough. But other than that, there's so much of that crap that goes on now. It's just a waste of time. It's a waste of money. It's just stupid. Yeah, exactly. Just trying to end up using the money to try to get OP. That's what they'll do sometimes. They'll try to go and actually pay. You try to go and pay them to get like more overpowered characters and stronger in the game. It's just stupid. It's like, yeah, don't even bother to try to take any time or effort to go through this stuff. Why don't you just go ahead and give us your money? And some people are always going to end up making this excuse where it's like, well, I bought the game, I paid for it, I gotta work, and I don't have time to play games too much like I used to, and all this, that, and the other. And I was like, okay, well, I understand that to a certain point. To a certain point I do, but then again, it kind of makes me think like, I would kind of feel like you should try other games that isn't going to take up so much of your time and you just feel like you're wasting money on them. And even then, if there's a game you really like and you know you aren't going to have a lot of time with it, wait until it gets cheap and then buy it, and then you feel like it's a lesser of a financial impact, and then you just get to it where you can get to it. So,
poor Toms.
I mean, I get it. I do. I mean, it's been the same way with me. You know, whenever I would get busy with work, some days I'd feel like playing, some days I wouldn't. You know, I totally get it. I've been there. I mean, I'm probably going to end up being there again, you know, throughout the rest of my life off and on, but still, like, pick other games you know that you're really going to have time to play, depending on how your schedule is. The guy that plays mostly open world RPGs talking about games that take too much time to play. Guilty! I'm guilty. I mean, hey, I'm preaching to the choir here. I don't deny that at all. I really don't deny that. I mean, I've got other games that I play that aren't open world RPGs, like certain JRPGs that are linear. I mean, it'd be better to go those routes of playing linear games because you can actually get through them at a better pace than you would open world games. So, I mean, that's been something else that I've been wanting to remedy, that I've been wanting to do, is to go back and have some of these other JRPGs that I haven't finished that are linear in nature and a lot easier to contend with, even though, yeah, some of them may end up actually having some long-winded cutscenes when it comes to certain characters or certain situations. But even then, you're not dealing with having to explore everywhere in the world to do stuff and get stuff done, kind of thing, if you will. But I mean, hey, I've been there. I have been there. I get it. I'm just thinking of it along the lines of other remedies and ways to be able to still be able to have your hobby, but doing it along a different level. Every time I go through one of these caverns, there's always spiders crawling on the roof.
Expelliarmus.
I mean, I definitely like getting lost in worlds when it comes to
back at the entrance to the cave.
To gaming. I don't deny that at all. Well, that was unique. Just took me all through that stuff and then just threw me back out the other side. Like games that let you skip. Well, that's just it, though. When it comes to open world RPGs, like, there's stuff in those games that you don't even have to do. All right, man. I appreciate you coming in. I'll talk at you later. There's things within those games that you don't even have to do if you don't want to. It's just there to do it if you feel like it, you know? And I mean, there's games like that where I won't even bother to do certain things in them because it's just like, is it going to entertain me? If it's not going to entertain me, I'm not going to bother. I don't care. I'm not an achievement trophy hunter person or nothing like that. That's not me. You know, if I get them, I get them. If I don't, I don't. There was a point in time where I used to be like that. Where it's like if I would finish a game or even when I was doing something within a game, I would try to look that stuff up just because at that point in time, it seemed like it was kind of fun to me. But then it came to a point where I just didn't even care anymore. And it's just like, if I feel like time is wasted, then I don't care. I'm not going to deal with it anymore. So, it's just like there's some things that happen in this game that I just don't care about. But if I happen to come across it and I check it out and I might like it, well, okay. But if I don't, I'm just like, whatever. I don't care. I'm going to move right along. So, stop that! Okay, there we go. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Stuff like that. You just gotta decide what's worth your time.
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I've received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
He seemed trustworthy. Difficult to know, really. But Sirona Ryan trusts him.
Well, that's something, I suppose. Supposing he can be trusted, Will he help us get to Ranrock?
Yeah, the tranny trusts him.
He hopes to return
The
to
tranny trusts.
regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
They're making it bank free? Well,
Ranrock is searching for something, but
I guess that's because they got all the money that they want. Then they take it away. Same thing that they ended up doing with Shadow of War.
I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity. Goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle.
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
You didn't see anything? Speak with anyone?
I did not. In fact, I did not make myself known. I only recently returned there and did not recognize nor trust anyone I heard. I stayed out of sight so as not to tempt my portrait's destruction.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power.
I really don't know. I'm not well versed in Pokemon.
I wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
Okay. Wait a minute here now. You didn't even give me the Rookwood Castle thing yet. I got a bunch of side ones. Side quests. I get a nap. Maybe I kind of feel like I need one. Let's see. You know what? Acquire all 3 combat plants and use them simultaneously. Holy macaroni. If that's the case, then I don't want to do that. No, let's go to the Hogsmeade map. I'm really worried about that. Where is it that I was going to go to? Was it there? It might be there.
Cozy than Hogsmeade.
That last Clemens. Greetings. Please take your time looking about.
Take your time.
You've a good head for business, haven't you?
That's just fertilizer. You're heading to nap soon? Yeah, I was actually fixing to stop the stream here anyways. And I'll just I'm gonna come back later and I'll get around to streaming it again at some point. Probably gonna end up streaming something else, but that won't be until later on this evening, more than likely. Yeah, if you've been up all night, then you definitely need to get a nap. You do. Go take like a 3-hour nap or something. But yeah, perfect timing since I was planning to do that anyways. So, but yeah, I'll just go ahead and end up ending the stream now. Maybe back tonight with something else. But I do appreciate everybody coming out to the live stream and also checking out the archive version. And I will go ahead and I will end this like I always do. Later, taters. Yeah, exactly. Good idea, Sherry. Later, tater. I've been going for an hour and a half, or over an hour and a half.